Mr. Coleman, the Atlanta National Action Network Chapter President, Mr. Marcus Coleman.
Good evening. Good evening. I told y'all would be back. Before I get started, please give it up to the parents and the family. I told this city we would be back. But I brought my big homie with me today. For those of y'all that don't know, I need Dr. Reverend Al Sharpton. No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! The national camera lens are on this city now. Yeah. What are they saying? Those loudmouth ambulance chasing rebel rousers are in this city. Well, yes, we are. I'm not going to be too long-winded because, trust me, I'm here to get a message and the direction from my founding president, Dr. Reverend Al Sharpton. But let me say this. You know, I've been down here a couple of times now. And every time I leave here, people say, boy, you better be careful. But what is that talking that you doing down here? I could care less about that. Because if something would happen to me, then what do you think would happen to this city? Or better yet, something's already happened to somebody, so look at what's getting ready to happen to this city. Justice for KJ! 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 Anyone outside? Justice for KJ! Justice for KJ! Justice for KJ! You know, I've met a lot of families over the years in doing this type of work. And I've had personal tragedies in my family. So I can imagine how bittersweet that is to this family. I know they love and the support. And you know, Mr. Johnson, they can speak for themselves. But I like this fan's spirit. But that's the sweet part of it, the support. But how awful it must sound to hear justice for your son being challenged. Do they think we stupid with this? I mean, do they think we stupid?
Yeah, they think we stupid.
Do they think they are that much more superior? Am I supposed to believe that pathetic. This young child crawled into a mat and died? Is this some subliminal messages? Because that's the way I know certain rodents and insects, they crawl in places and they get stuck and they die. Are you trying to send a message? We do not believe that bogus story. But let me be real, it's not just about our belief. I said once before, my son's elementary PE teacher, me and him, we tried, Mr. Johnson, we tried to reenact it. You can't do it. You can't do it. So let it be known, I know the autopsy report came out. Hey. Let it be known, we don't care what the G.B.Rs find and say. We are calling for an independent investigation by way of the Justice Department. Now let me say this. Some folks, these Negroes kill me, Mr. Johnson. Because I know you got some that are of us that are like, I just need to let it alone. I've been seeing all kind of reports, and I know the way it makes me feel, so I can imagine the way it makes this family feel. I mean, it was just a freak accident. They need to get over it. You get over it. This church is packed. I know people are outside. People could not get in. Listen, I said once before, this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. This family has started a movement. Oh, I can't wait. This is a good Reverend Doctor Sharp to come and touch this mic. Because it's more than just his words. See, y'all done heard me enough. It's more than just his words. It is everything that he brings to the table. Let me say that one more time. It's everything that he brings to the table. This went from an unheard of tragedy, unheard of outside of Lowndes County, to now promise has been fulfilled that I said on the 18th. Now the nation is watching. Because the nation is watching. You will not continue to kill and cover up our people. That day is over. And let me preface this because I know I talk bad about Valdosta since I've been here. Understand this. Is it okay? Or can we come through and dismantle this good old boy system right here in this town? I mean, dismantle it. See, I know around here, the sheriff's department is probably buddies with local G.B.R agents, local G.B.R agents, the buddies with FBI agents. Now we know how this game goes. Well, we had a rally, Mr. Johnson, on the 18th. The DA responded in the media. This isn't like, you know, CSI, and this isn't a television series. Fool, we know that. We know that. That's what makes me angry. The way they talk to us as if we are unintelligent. It takes a little bit of time for an investigation. We know that too. That ain't the issue. The issue is the investigation itself. I don't know this. It just gives me a loss for words. You know, one thing for sure, the singing and everything is very moving, and I can tell that when we finally get justice for this family, y'all gonna have an awesome party in there. But don't forget that it's bittersweet. Don't forget that it's bittersweet. Kendrick is never coming back. I didn't have the opportunity to know him, but I talk about Mr. Johnson more than he even knows, because I like his father's spirit. But while I got your attention, I got to leave this message. Young brothers and sisters, you heard this. This is about Kendrick, but I think Mr. Johnson feels my spirit on this. Sometimes we do things to each other, talk to each other in a way and in front of people where they think it's cool for them to do that too. Let me say it in a different way. Stop killing each other and quit all the offensive language out here. If there's ever a time for a movement, it is today. And you can already meet a man that probably just hung up with the president before he walked in here. And that's real. Now, that ain't the end all tell all. Reverend Sharpton has been doing this thing before the relationship with the White House. But while we got everything from the suites to the streets, clean it up, brothers and sisters, and build the numbers up. I'm sorry, I'm getting back on KJ. I mean, it just upsets me, because when we come out and we rally, like Thursday when Mr. Johnson had to face the sheriff's department, we had numbers there, but they should be quadruple.
Yeah, that's right.
Young brothers and sisters, if you don't start standing up, the next church gathering is going to be about either you or your family.
There it is. That's right.
So listen up. When Reverend Sharpton comes into the house, I want everybody to welcome here in this city. I want you to stand on your feet, and I want you to scream, "No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! Justice for KJ."
AJ, what we wanted is now. What do we want? Justice! AJ! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! AJ! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! AJ! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! AJ! We want it? Now! What? Justice! When? Now! What? Justice! No justice! No peace! 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 You say justice! No! Justice! 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 Justice!
Ho!
No! Peace! No! Peace! No! Peace! No!
Ho!
In the city of Valdosta, no! Peace! No! Peace!
When I say Kendrick, you say KJ! Kendrick!
Okay, and at this time, we're also going to have Marcus Coleman. He is a representative of Reverend Al Sharpton's National Action Network.
Good evening. First of all, let me send greetings on behalf of my founder and president, Reverend Al Sharpton. Let me just take a quick little minute, because I've been posted up here with chapter members, been keeping the crowd engaged. I take a little different tone, right? I've got a 18-year-old son and a 7-year-old son. So I can say that KJ is my son. This happens to us across the nation. So just let me tell you what I am sitting, I'm looking at a sea of young brothers and sisters. You should give yourselves a hand for coming out and supporting and showing up. What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? This news is reaching across the country. Valdosta, the nation has its eyes on you. I'm going to say that one more time. Valdosta, the nation has its eyes on you. I'm sick of coming to stuff like this right here. If you're sick of it, let me hear you say, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. See, I don't get caught up in the hype. I don't get caught up in the cameras. But we need them right now. We need the cameras with their lens pointed on the city of Valdosta. Before I spoke, I had to meet these parents. I've talked to them once over the phone, talked to actually the father once over the phone. But like I told you, I don't get caught up in the hype. I get angry about what they doing to our people. Let me start off by saying this, and it's probably going to be unexpected. Before I speak on this awful case, young brothers and sisters, if you don't stop doing to each other what you're doing, we could have more numbers out here. Now this is about the justice system here in this city. Don't get that twisted. But if you don't stop doing what we doing,
Let's not get quiet now. Kendrick! When do we want it? When do we want it? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? Right? When I say Kendrick, you say KJ, Kendrick! Kendrick! Say it like you mean it, Kendrick! Kendrick! No justice!
each other, then people with this twisted mentality wouldn't think that they could do us like that. See, I didn't come here for no feel-good moment. I just happen to work for Reverend Sharpton. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a preacher. I'm not an elected official. I'm a gumbo of all that. With a little twist of Pac and all that from back in the day. Oh, don't trip because I said that. Die-hard activism and mobilization is what's needed now, brothers and sisters. Let me not get off track. What is up with the sheriff in this city? Oh, we're looking at his job on the line. Don't take me the wrong way, brothers and sisters. Everybody got to lay their head somewhere. Right? I just happened to come by way of Atlanta. You guys are right here in Valdosta. But you don't mind if I talk about Valdosta for a minute, do you? This old backwoods, good old boy system got to stop. Hey, as we sit in front, this is a new building, right? This is the Justice Center. The days of hurting, killing, covering up of my people is over. Man, this ain't 1950. It ain't 1950, is it? What is wrong with this city for thinking they can tell this family that this was an accident before the autopsy was even performed? What the hell is wrong with this city for that? Let me let the mother and father know something. I'm going to pass the mic in just a minute. I done drove a little way from Atlanta, but I'm going to talk just for a little bit. I told you I got a 7-year-old. My 18-year-old's a freshman at Tennessee State. But the coach the PE teacher of my 7-year-old school We tried our best to reenact this bogus story that they said about this boy. You can't do it. Let it be known right now that by way of Reverend Al Sharpton, the National Action Network is calling for a thorough investigation with the G.B.R. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? Pause real quick. The brother that I just met with the ponytail, he had a lot of energy. I need y'all to get that energy for right now like y'all did with him. What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? A thorough investigation with the G.B.R. And let this be known too, because a letter is being sent on behalf of this organization. We want to meet with this sorry excuse for a sheriff here in this state, along with the head of the G.B.R. We want him to look us in the eye with this family and tell us that bogus excuse that he gave for the reason that this boy is no longer living. Let me speak about this, and I know we got other speakers. But Mr. Johnson, I want to talk about what you said in the paper, or was in the paper about this image. Resembles Emmett Till to me. Am I correct that the local paper said that some of the residents here in Valdosta are upset because of these images? Well, what the hell do they think the family feels? What the hell do you think the family feels about seeing their son like this? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? Before I close, this is just the start. I understand this family has been protesting every day except Sunday. I'm going to throw something in. I told you I wasn't a preacher. Maybe we need to do Sundays too. Or maybe the local pastors in this city need to make sure they're talking about this on Sunday. It's time for the clergy to open their church doors up for activism. Raise your hands if you knew KJ. Raise your hands if you are KJ. When do we want it? There's a Swahili term, and I'm going to leave you with this. What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? There's a Swahili term, and it goes like this. Yo-hoo-roo. Yo-hoo-roo means freedom now. Yo-hoo-roo. Repeat after me. Yo-hoo-roo. Yo-hoo-roo. Swahili for freedom now. The days of these small backwood towns, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. I don't mean that disrespectfully. Because they do the same thing in Georgia. You think this is the first time I've been talking about a young person being gunned down or being beat up or being covered up when it comes to their death? But here in these back towns, they think they can do stuff in the dark and cover it up. But again, them days is what? Them days is what? Be ready to organize. Be ready to mobilize. When we do this demonstration, when we finish up here today, don't think just because a couple of us gathered on these steps, they're going to do what we want them to do. But I tell you what, when we put them national cameras and put this place under the spotlight and start putting people's jobs on the line, start making people uncomfortable where they sleep. A message to those, it's over. I don't care if the color of this president drives you to on a day-to-day basis drive you crazy in this town, we will flood this place next time. Do you understand? I close with this. I don't close about 3-4 times. It's just something about the way, it's just something about the way that they think they can do this to us. They think, I mean, it just makes my back itch. Y'all ever had that, like, it's a spot that bothers you? Do you think we that dumb? Do you think you are that superior? Hell no! Tell them to shout the hells in the Bible, so I ain't gonna get in trouble for the cussing on the mic. Please, before we go, we need to get the other speakers, we need to get the information to the G.B.R, right? And we need to get the information to this sorry, poor excuse of a man. Screw his position of a man. We need to flood calls in those two offices as we move forward. They expect us to lose the fight. They see us hooping and hollering 1, 2, 3, 4 times. They expect it to die down. Don't die down. Do not let KJ and his family down. Continue the fight. Continue to mobilize. I leave you with this last message. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Hold your fist up. This ain't no cliche. That means each and every one of you mobilize and organize and let them know that numbers move this. Numbers move the masses. Do you understand? Boy, I almost don't even want to go, but I got to pass the mic. Again, listen up. National Action Network, again, will be pushing for this thorough investigation by the G.B.R. Do not let this family down. Do not let those who are really about the struggle, who live day to day, fighting for your families, fighting for your people. Don't let them down. And black folks, young black folks, stop killing each other. Keep the numbers up. Yo, woo-woo! Yo, woo-woo! Power to the people. Thank you all. Not being notified for hours later. Reports that the body's been moved. Reports that there's blood on the wall. I can keep going on and on. Have they found his clothes yet? No! They got him. I know when to shut up, because when the father say, let me hold the mic, it's time for going on the mic. All right! Give it up for Mr. Johnaon. Scribe Jones. Share Pride. You all stood there and told me and my wife 2 different ways that my son was found. Do you remember that? Yeah. Do you remember? Do you remember? One day, you come out one way and say my son was found. The very next day, you came out and say he was another way. Which way was it? I'm not going by hearsay. I'm not going by Facebook. I'm telling what you told me. You said it out of your mouth. How my son was found dead the first time. You came back the next day, said another. How can you get it wrong? You couldn't get it mixed up because you was there.
listen, you got a guy want to speak to y'all. Hold on. We have come today as students to stand with this family, the Valdosta State University NAACP, the Morehouse College NAACP. We have come down here today to let this sheriff know and this county know that courage will not skip our generation. That's right. We will not be silent. And Lowndes County, Georgia, is willing today to go down as the Selma of our generation. Yay! To sell Sheriff Prime, that you may think you may be the Bull Connor of our generation, but we will not back down. We will not turn around. We will not stop. And we want to let you know, you may try to crisscross and change the story now, but the moral arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice. We will not stop. It may be 16 weeks now, but we're going to let you know we've come with energy. We're fired up. Ready to go. 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 This is not the end. This is just the beginning.
Let him know.
Y'all get that message out.
I work 7 days a week so you can have food to eat. I do a lot of overtime, working hard on the assembly line. Every day I'm working hard for you. I don't mind working, baby, not as long as you've been true. I don't mind putting in all this overtime. Ooh, baby, I'm working hard, baby. I'm working 7 days a week so you can have shoes on your feet. I'm doing a lot of overtime. Girl, I swear I don't mind. Ooh, I'm working for you, babe. 7 days a week. I work so you can have a place to sleep. Doing all this overtime, baby, so you can dress up and look fine.